During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
This show intro has been deleted by Google moderation team. Hi, guys. Welcome aboard to our Thursday afternoon edition of Revenge of the Siths. The leaders of your media insurgency, Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez. What up?
You know, it's like my grandpa used to say, sometimes you have to call a message deleted by Google moderator team a message deleted by Google moderator team. Remember when he said that?
Also, just like his grandfather used to say, when did they start letting N-words move in here? They weren't allowed here when I bought this house.
Hey, Mike, 2 messages deleted by the Google moderator team just stole my truck.
You believe that shit? Look.
Let's turn that into a slur.
You believe that shit? 2 Jews just deleted my fucking YouTube comments.
Fuck. Anyway.
We're here. We're queer.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah. I just noticed, I was looking at stuff as we were going live.
Mm-hmm.
WWE is not backing down. Huh?
No, they're not.
They're
I
Saudi
read that.
Arabia.
Yeah, they're doing it no matter what.
And Kane is wrestling. Knox County Mayor Kane.
In Saudi Arabia. It's probably not great for him.
He's not off to a great political start.
No, I wouldn't have done. I would have abstained.
Yeah. So, Mr. Mayor, why are you going to Saudi Arabia, a country known for having numerous history of human rights violations, who've recently alleged to have murdered a journalist and killing the free press? What do you have to say, sir? I'm sorry, but I'm obligated to dress up like a fire demon.
You should have done robot voice, though.
Well, because he's Mayor Kane.
Mayor Kane should still do the robot voice.
But he's obligated, of course, instead to go dress like a fire demon.
Fire demon.
And wrestle Zack Ryder.
A fire demon.
Because that's more important than your political career, you idiot. You do realize, Mr. Jacobs, that you don't have many years left of being able to dress and wrestle like a fire demon. So maybe invest
I
in
would
your
say maybe
political career.
10 years ago, he probably should have stopped dressing like a fire demon.
Oh, we're finally getting to Lao Gun Ma.
Yeah, speaking of WWE, whether you know it or not, everyone knows who John Cena is, obviously. He's been in China promoting the WWE really hard. So now, what is this, Mike? He's speaking Chinese. What is he plugging?
Yao Gun Ma.
What is that?
Do I have to explain everything to you?
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I just don't speak Chinese. I didn't know you did.
Well, if you did, then you would know what it is.
Do you not know what it is, Mike?
It's a product.
Okay, yeah, but
Chinese product that John Cena is promoting.
if you don't know, I'm not even going to tell you.
Yeah, you're an idiot. You should be fucking more hip to Yao Gun Ma.
你好，微博现在我拍电影，但是我给手机吃饭。
He's really good.
Wow, that's. I mean, I'm assuming that's what good Chinese sounds like.
By the way, folks, for those of you that are like, oh, he's reading it. No, he's not.
No.
You ever read Chinese?
Yeah.
It's actually, if you said, can you do Mandarin? Like, sure. Well, here's some words in case you get lost. I'm better off winging it.
Yeah, I'll just wing it.
我不可以用我的手机，我们拍的时候，所以我现在拍这个，因为
He looks good with regular hair, doesn't he?
That's
It
funny because
works
I
for
played
him.
this on Nightwave, and everybody was like, he looks like shit.
What? Really?
He looks rough. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Bunch of people in a Nightwave chat on YouTube. John Cena looks rough.
No, he's actually lost some weight, like in a good way.
No, I was demanding that every one of these pricks send me photographs of themselves.
Yeah.
For comparison reasons. I'm like, I pray to God I can look halfway that good when I'm in my mid-40s.
He looks better now than he did 5 years ago when he was really big. Remember when he was like just really bulky?
He looks better without the stupid haircut.
Oh, absolutely. He looks better with an adult. That's an adult haircut.
Without a neon ball cap on.
Yeah.
他们给我老干妈。
What is it? It's some sort of sauce? Is it a sauce?
It's a sauce, dude.
Oh, yeah, now you're saying that because you saw that it was a sauce.
Well, I already knew it was a sauce.
我不知道关于老
Are you
干
kidding
妈
me? I remixed this into a BetterHelp commercial.
Oh, perfect. I like it.
但是中国人说这是非常好的 chili sauce。
The chili sauce.
I tell you what, chili sauce.
Now you know what it is, though.
Tequila.
It's chili sauce.
所以现在每天我用老干妈在西凉话。我
Yeah, that's a traditional Chinese meal he's eating there, isn't it?
What, a pork chop and broccoli?
Broccoli.
我用很多老干妈，不是广告。
Now, he got paid for this, I'm assuming.
老干妈跟
he did
我
He did this for free?
He says in the thing he did not receive any money from Yao Gun Ma. And that he has no affiliation with them.
Huh.
没有关系。
Yeah, I saw the version of this that had the subtitles.
Got it.
But it's not on YouTube for some reason.
但是我认为很多中国人喜欢这个。我是指
Yao
越
Gun
来
Ma.
越
Zang.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
embrace 中国文化。很多中国人说
I got embrace.
By the way, somebody knows who's going to be fucking ruling the world in the next 30 years.
He does.
老干妈是中国
I
文化。
bet he's even going to teach Mandarin to the children he never had with Nikki Bella.
He never reversed that vasectomy, did he?
What happened?
He never reversed the vasectomy.
No, he didn't, did he?
He didn't.
He said he was,
but then he didn't.
And then he just dumped her.
Nikki thought she was going to get, but she got.
I love watching gorgeous, successful women at the top of their fucking heap of life just get knocked down a peg. There's nothing funnier than watching somebody like a Nikki Bella get dumped in their 30s. Womp womp.
All right, well, let's move over to our
Tuck!
the Tuck.
Of gang rape, but he's there and there for life.
And what are
The theme that I'm always talking.
Sorry. Go ahead.
What are the deal with these Jews? It seems like they're everywhere.
Well, Brett-
my checks get signed
Give
by a
him,
Jew.
give him a week.
When are we gonna?
No, at the rate. Listen, seriously. At the rate he's been going, you know what? At the rate he's been going,
Tuck's fucking woke, man.
Tuck is like 1 week away from naming them.
Kavanaugh went through a lot to get on the Supreme
He's
Court,
gonna
including
start
bogus
doing
charges
fucking-
of gang rape.
He's gonna start doing Wheel of Fortune puzzles for these boomers that watch him. Who's the group responsible for all the wars? And it's EWS with a blank number in the front. You should have seen the one I wanted.
Oh yeah, he does
started
that.
with
You
a
know
K.
what? That's a
Don't
good
do
bit.
that.
Who are those responsible for all the problems? And then everyone answers, of course, right with the Jews, and he goes, "No, it was the news. The correct answer was the news." He flips it on them.
Doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
Good point.
Through a lot to get on the Supreme Court, including bogus charges of gang rape, but he's there and there for life, or that's what you thought. The question now is Kavanaugh's powerful legal mind strong enough to withstand the forces of witchcraft?
What?
It's witchcraft.
Like witchcraft in an abstract sense, sort of like the Eagles or
Literal
Santana song.
Literal witchcraft.
Oh,
Of witchcraft.
I was really hoping it was like an analogy for something. Yeah,
You're a black magic
Are
woman.
these Democrats engaged in political witchcraft? Like that sounds like
Yeah.
a good term
No,
that they would use
no.
on Fox.
No.
No, actual witchcraft.
Yeah, actual witchcraft.
Like spells and ghosts.
3 witches around a cauldron
a
and just
cauldron
spinning
with
it.
Eye of Newt
Yeah.
in it. Okay, just making sure.
The left's got us, guys.
It's a real question
Can't
now.
find any newts, but there's a lot of little lizards out here in Florida,
Just-
which is just.
I think the conversion rate is 5 little lizards is 1 newt. So it's gonna be 5.
also, I feel really weird just pulling its little eyeballs out. Can I just throw the whole lizard into the pot?
yeah, whatever.
Like
it's
a
fine.
lobster?
Just throw it, it's great.
Just get it up to a bubble and then drop the lizards in.
Enough to withstand the forces of witchcraft? It's a real question now. A coven of self-described witches in New York is planning a rally next week to put a hex on Justice Kavanaugh. You can buy a ticket to attend this hexing ceremony
Of course
for
there's tickets for sale. Of course there is.
$10. A quarter of that goes to Planned Parenthood to help them continue to fund their human sacrifice rituals.
I love you, Tucker.
That was very good, Tuck. That was the see.
You're a fucking dick, Tucker.
This is again why I like Tucker better than a Shapiro. Tuck can be funny. You know what I mean? Shapiro cannot be funny.
Well, the thing is, too, is that Tucker wouldn't be funny if he tried to be funny.
Right.
He's not trying to be funny. He's just a snarky dick.
Which is funny.
Yeah, like, I don't think Tucker's like, I really nailed him on that human. Like,
He believes it.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro would have had a 20 minutes of, oh my God, did you hear that human sacrifice line? Oh my God, it was so good. Make sure to cut that and put it up on Twitter in a 2-minute clip. Like, Tucker just, it's like a throwaway line to him.
Kathy Aru is the founder of Catalina Magazine. She's our liberal Sherpa, leading us to the snowy peaks of American
Such
progressive
a
thought.
fucking dick. He's such a dick.
And she joins us tonight. The rarefied air. I'm feeling dizzy.
Is she a Maya
up here.
Rudolph character?
She really does
She's
look like
gonna
a Maya
start
Rudolph.
singing. She's gonna start singing some weird shit.
Kathy, tell us
Yeah.
hexing. This
Yes.
would be kind of the latest tool in the progressive
Look at the
toolbox.
background. Like, this whole thing is just fucking ridiculous.
Liberal.
Box for positive social change?
The latest tool, it's going back. It's going backwards to witchcraft. We're going all the way back in our society to the
doing
days
that.
of...
Keep doing that. Keep going
heck-
back. Keep going back. You can go back to having fucking voodoo dolls and your little fucking human sacrifice rituals. We'll have our aircraft carriers.
No.
and Space Force.
I'll join them if we're gonna go back. How do we used to tell if people were witches? We throw them in the water, see if they float.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll go back in time too. Oh no, me potatoes aren't growing. What am I going to do? I've never thought of another food on this entire planet, and I don't know how to fish despite living on an island. I don't want to go back in time. It's bad for my people.
hexing and witchcraft and spells and potions and santeria.
Santeria. So, I mean, that's not too surprising. The
I don't
party that
practice
conducts witch
Santeria.
hunts.
I ain't got no crystal ball.
It's just-
Then the guitar kicks in the middle of it.
oh no, there's always that one guy that's to grab the mic. Get out of here! No,
Mike
you're not
Huckabee
doing it.
shows up with his bass.
Tucker's like, I was always more of a bad fish guy.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote she's got
Would all-
crazy eyes. Gee, S Fresh. You think? You think she's got? You think the woman who wants to use witchcraft to kill a Supreme Court justice might be a little off? You think?
I'm seeing if I can find the ritual.
This bitch is trying to. This bitch lost the fucking Supreme Court vote. Now she's trying to summon demons, and you're like, I think this one might be a little off. She's got to like that look in her eye. What the fuck is wrong with you? By the way, when you see a girl with that look in her eye, fuck them. 100% of the time, every time.
All right, so that's the.
Seriously, you fuck a girl with eyes like that, you'll end up with a prolapsed asshole.
Okay, so this is from a couple days ago. This is a Antifa.
Wait a minute. No. This isn't like a 9/11 widow, right?
It's an
This
actual.
is not a widow from my September 11th attacks.
Yes. Her husband was an it's legit, by the way. Her husband was a NYPD officer who died on 9/11.
Yeah, by the way, those guys that died on 9/11, what a bunch of pieces of shit, bunch of statist, fascists, foot soldiers for the man.
Now, be forewarned, the lady is a boomer. The wife is a boomer, obviously.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the woman yelling.
No, that's a man.
I'm like, look, say what you want about boomers, but boomers would never say some shit like that
No,
about 9/11.
that's
Okay.
that's a man.
That's a man.
Why are you trying to block me?
That's the lady.
This looks like the kind of chick that hangs around with Kyle Chapman nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. So she's standing there waiting at a crosswalk, is what I believe, and these are Antifa people.
Why are you trying to block me? I'm fucking trying to walk here.
I obey traffic signals.
You're a fucking snarky little fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up.
Why is... All right, first of all, soy boy, you're screaming at an old lady.
At an old lady, correct.
Like, she's an old...
How old do you think she is? 60-something? Late 50s?
50s,
Yeah.
60s.
Yeah.
You're yelling at a woman, and then she does get snarky, but...
Because you yelled at her.
But how dare you be like, oh, you're a real fucking snarky cunt fucking bitch whore, aren't you? I guess.
All right.
Trying to block me. I'm fucking trying to walk here.
I obey traffic signals.
Go around her. No, you want to argue with her, tough guy. You don't want to, because I have gone around. Look, there are many people that obey traffic laws. I have never been one of them. So I usually go around people that are waiting. Like, I'm not going to jaywalk. I'm like, you're a faggot. Get out of the way. I'll
Right.
go. But you can usually, excuse me, I don't care about laws. And you just go, and people go, all right, whatever. This guy wants to, this is that shit. Usually women do this shit, but this is a clear-cut case of a guy doing this shit.
Right.
Where a guy just, this is what women do when they want to argue with you in a relationship. And you go, I don't feel like doing that right now. Just fucking leave me alone. I don't want to. No, you do want to fucking do it right now. And you're like, just go. Go if you want to go.
You're a fucking snarky little fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up.
Try something, bitch.
I like you.
I like her already.
I
yeah.
like you. And by the way, she's doing this perfectly because she's not instigating him. You know, because there's ways that people don't do these situations right. There's a way where you don't back down, but you also don't, like we did when we were in D.C.
Yeah.
We didn't give anybody any reason.
No.
But we also, like, I pushed Joey. Don't fucking touch me. She's doing this thing like, come on, take your swing. Take your swing.
I'm not gonna punch you. I'm not like your husband. I'm not gonna punch you.
I'm not married.
I'm not like your boyfriend or your cop boyfriend who's gonna fucking knock you out, so don't worry.
My
Not gonna touch
husband
you.
died in 9/11.
Good for him.
She's wearing an NYPD hat.
And you could tell that really got to her.
Because she didn't turn around until that. You're right. Until
Oh, I saw it in her face as soon
Yeah.
as he said it. She was like you could just see she's like this piece
Yeah.
of fucking shit.
Boyfriend who's gonna fucking knock you out, so don't worry.
My
Not gonna touch
husband
you.
died in 9/11.
Good for him. Good.
good for him, dude. Good. Here's what this is what I said when I saw what I
this guy.
that's what I said and I mean this sincerely and truly, I would like to think that if I was there, and I'm sure it goes for you too,
I'd have beat him up.
I would have punched him right in his fucking mouth. And by the way, I would have been wrong because he was using words and I shouldn't have been, and I would have accepted the consequences.
Yeah, no, and I'm not just talking like a tough guy either. I probably would have popped him.
Because you know what's going to happen in that situation? When the cop looks at the video and he goes, he said, what about a dead NYPD cop? Yeah, nah, whatever. Just leave. Get out of here.
Yeah, that would be one of those ones where the cops, even if they have to cuff me, they would have cuffed me in the front so I could smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they would have been cool as fuck about it. We'll just hold you for a minute till we sort. Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to have a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Sit in the car because there's a lot of people gathering around. We don't want you to get hurt. Yeah, sure, of course.
Oh, fuck.
Like when I spit on Shirley Phelps, the cops were so nice to me.
Died in 9/11.
Good for him. Good. Good. Those NYPD were a bunch of fucking sodomizing immigrants with their bully sticks.
They're sodomizing immigrants, Mike.
With their bully sticks.
With their bully sticks.
By the way, I want you to sodomize me with your bully stick is probably like one of the top 5 most sent messages in Grindr.
You're right.
It's all about context. You say that in the right I bet gay guys say that to each other, and it's totally different context.
Oh, fuck.
I want you to sodomize me with your bully stick.
Good. Good. Those NYPD were a bunch of fucking sodomizing immigrants with their bully sticks. So yeah, your husband probably fucking should rot in the grave.
And that was the video.
This guy, I love how fucking... The guy's like mildly retarded or something, right?
Yeah, you could... I can't... I mean...
He's not all there.
What a cop boy.
Being just... He needs to get punched in the fucking face, right? Like, there's no other...
Yeah, I would have punched. Like, there's some times in life where you do the wrong thing and it's fine.
And you had to do it? Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been one of those times I just hit him and I would have dealt with it.
And be like, sorry, I had to punch him in the face.
This is in New York, right?
I believe so.
Boyfriend who's gonna fucking
It looks
knock
like New York. Yeah. It doesn't look like downtown Manhattan.
Right.
But it looks like it could be like southern Manhattan or northern Manhattan. Like one of the areas around it, or like, Brooklyn. But that feels like New York. And I'll tell you that right now, yeah, I'd have punched that nigga in his face and I would have just waited on the cops.
Oh, yeah, I would have waited too. Oh, yeah, no, this is an easy one.
Yeah.
This is a... There's sometimes, like you said, where you're like, this is worth it. This is worth it.
out, so don't worry.
My husband died in 9/11.
Good for him. Good. Good. Those NYPD were a bunch of fucking sodomizing immigrants with their bully sticks.
It's true. When you look up the NYPD, that's happening all the time. They are sodomizing immigrants with their bully sticks.
Well, good. Maybe they'll fucking teach them to go back. Maybe they're not sodomizing enough immigrants with their bully sticks.
Fucking hate that guy. All right.
Very hateable. Why do guys think that, like, fucking with women is a good look, period? Like, I'll yell at you, and I will abuse you mentally and psychologically, like you should be. But, like, just going up to him in the street at rally, like, I've never been like, I'm going to go get in that chick's face. I've never had that urge in my life. I'm going to go show this bitch what's up. What? I'm going to go put this fucking uppity 9/11 widow in her place.
Really taught her a lesson.
Yeah, that 9/11 widow, she's real fucking smug.
This is probably the saddest she's ever been.
I sure knocked that widow of a American hero down a peg.
Yeah.
Deserved it.
So...
I would have probably asked that woman different questions, like, what was it like to know your husband probably wouldn't have died if he was Israeli, and he had that texting app. What's it called?
WhatsApp?
No, they had one. It was just an Israeli one on 9/11. It's a real thing. It was like a messaging app where a bunch of people got a message the day of. That's a real story, by the way.
I know.
That's not like some kooky story. That's a real thing. And when you bring that up, people go, oh, you crazy person. And you're like, no, it's a real thing. You look it up. Somebody looked that up. It starts with an O. It was a messaging app. It started with an O. Odigo, thank you. Somebody had it on the thing. Odigo. There you go. Thank you.
So you know how sometimes you go to the convenience store or gas station and they have those things like support our troops where you could put money into, like, you know, send them shit. You know, those charity things. Okay, cool. That's all you need to know for this.
Brother, I know you're not ashamed because I've seen you. Yeah, I'm recording this. No, I've seen your video.
This Muslim gentleman goes and he takes money out of them, and then he brags about it and posts videos of himself buying cigarettes and stuff.
I've seen your video. Yeah, I've seen you buy cigarettes with this charity money. Yeah, this is going on Facebook too. Sorry, I've seen you. I can record you. What are you gonna do with this? Go on.
He's got all the change and all the cash in his hand from the charity thing.
This my gaffer. I'm putting this on social media to name and shame you.
You know, it's a good segue. True story, and it has to do with this and 9/11. Right after 9/11, I worked at a deli. It was called Handy Pantry, Mastic, New York. And like every single business in the New York tri-state area, we had a collection going for 9/11 people. Everybody had like a big water jug on their desk at every deli in America, collecting money for 9/11 firefighters and victims. This crackhead came into the store, right, one night, and it was like me and one other dude were working. And like, so we had to run an entire deli and an entire store together. So like, we're both doing shit. This guy runs in, I mean, with superhuman crackhead strength, he grabs the water jug and snaps the chain. I've never seen anything like. Dude was fucking strong. Snapped the chain and lock and just ran out of the store with this giant jug of money, right? So me and Jason, this kid Jason I worked with, we just fucking booked after this dude. We fucked this dude up so bad. I remember at one point, Jason actually picked up the thing full of change and was smashing him in the legs with it. Like, we beat this dude so badly that we genuinely thought we were gonna go to prison. Like, we're going to jail. We fucked this dude up. And the cops came, heard the story, they went, looked at the tape. He scooped up the dude, and I remember they had to call an ambulance too. He actually left, like, he didn't leave in the ambulance, he left in the cop car. But they had to have paramedics come look at him and do stuff to him. Then they got him in the cop car, and we weren't charged. It was dope. I still remember that night I went home, and I still had blood, like, on my, like, the shirt on my sleeve. I was like, holy shit, I didn't even go to jail for this.
It
was fucking hilarious. I love vigilante justice. Sometimes, dude, if we ever get in like some kind of civil war, martial law type scenario, it's gonna be so much fun. Street justice.
I'm putting this on social media to name and shame you. Because you're robbing people. You're robbing people. Because I've seen the video.
So what?
How do you know I'm robbing people? Because you're doing it right now. You're doing it in front of me. Like,
I had a buddy take a quarter one time, or like 50 cents out of the, the paper ones.
Yeah.
The quarters that you put the quarter in. I had a buddy take like 50 cents out of one time because he was short. Right in front of the clerk. This nigga was hood as fuck. The Grandinetti family, they were all scary people. But yeah, we ran out to the store one day, and the guy was like, sorry, you're like 50 cents short. And he was like, he threw it on the counter, and they were like, but he was so hood that they were like, okay, that's 50 cents, and you guys have a great day. I was like, you're a fucking lunatic. You're a sociopath.
Because I've seen the video.
So what? The video's a setup. You know if it's a setup.
The videos were a setup job.
Okay. This is going on social media. I don't know how you do people off on a
Why don't you call the cops?
daily basis and police off Muslim.
This is in Europe, right?
Yes.
So that's why there are no cops.
Oh my God, you were buying cigarettes?
Then who are those people in the parades with the uniforms?
If she called the police, they would have shown up and given the man more money.
And arrested her.
To this charity money?
I didn't put money into my own pockets. I haven't commented on there yet.
Okay, carry on.
Comments, yeah, I'll show you.
Okay, so why are you here, by the way?
1 minute.
This goat fucker.
And he took it. He didn't even put it back. He took it.
Can you tell your sister he's working here?
Oh. Which reminds me.
Do you These people are fucking degenerates.
German father charged for protecting his daughter against sexual assault by a migrant. A man protecting his 21-year-old daughter against a bottom-groping African will be charged with...
bottom-groping African. I'm sorry, but that sounds like...
That's great.
The greatest name for a rap group ever.
Will be charged with causing bodily harm. At the Munich Hockerbruck train station, a drunk 20-year-old migrant from Ytri grabbed a German woman under her skirt on Tuesday. When her father saw the sexual assault, he punched the African man in the face to make him stop. An employee of the German railway company, Dustenbron, witnessed the incident and altered federal police. The German police decided to file 2 charges, one against the migrant for sexual assault and one against the father for causing bodily harm.
This is...
Many Germans were shocked by...
Do you want Nazis? Germany, because this is how you get Nazis.
Nazis too, Electric Boogaloo, if you keep playing around.
This time they mean business. And also the Jew thing.
Many Germans, mainly the Jew thing. Many Germans were shocked by the case against the father, believing the man acted in defense of his daughter. Comments below a Facebook post regarding the charges show that many do not understand why the father is being punished for protecting his daughter. It's up to the judiciary to assess the case.
You were right the first time.
It's up to the judiciary.
It's up to the Jews
to assess the case. There's suspicion that there were 2 crimes, 1 sexual harassment and 1 physical injury. The police are required by law to bring both. Spokeswoman Petra Weindman of the Munich police said, Petra Weindman. She advises people to use other options when crimes occur at a station. People should address the security forces on the ground. A preventive way. Look, if someone's grabbing your daughter's Again, this is another situation like the one you were in. If this were to happen in, let's say, New York...
No, you can't just hit people, dude.
You can't if they grab your kid's ass.
No, first of all, she's a 21-year-old woman. And
still your kid, though.
But women are equal to men. She should have stood up for herself.
So this is her fault?
It's clearly her fault. The rape's her fault.
Okay.
Father going to jail's her fault. I'll tell you who we're not going to blame in this situation: the Jews or the Muslims,
South Asians,
and the Africans. It's the fault of the German people.
And that's why things like this are happening.
Broadcasting Union spoken out against policy changes at Denmark's largest public TV and radio corporation, DR. It criticised planned budget cuts and a push to reduce the promotion of multiculturalism.
We are sit together and we share something.
I love how they show like the one.
They always show the one African guy that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him helping these old ladies. Yeah. They're all like this guy.
They're all this guy, yeah, you're right. All of them.
Together and we share something about the world, about anything.
Jeg synes, det er vigtigt for migration i Danmark, det er, at man kan sproget.
Instead, focus has shifted, it says, to the values of democracy and free speech. The broadcaster also wants content to portray the country's Christian cultural heritage. Now,
there's a reason why.
Changes were published by Denmark's Ministry of Culture with parliamentary support. The majority of that support comes from the anti-immigration Danish People's Party.
Anti-immigration Danish People's Party.
You people cannot describe any conservative groups in this country or in this world without adding adjectives. Do you notice that? They don't do that with the left, but with the right, it's always anti-immigration, the far right, the neo-Nazis. Like, they can't just say it came from support from the Danish People's Party. You couldn't just say that. You had to go the anti-immigration. That's not working. You're helping to sell these parties to people. You assholes. You keep thinking that they're going to go, they're anti-immigrant. Oh, harump. That's backfiring.
As the second largest party in the country, it's been pushing for the media to change its policy. The opposition, though, perhaps naturally, has spoken out against these new guidelines.
I think it's an incorrect prioritization of conservative values. It's another step towards a political agenda that doesn't want to integrate people.
Correct! But again, they say it like it's a bad thing. They say it like it's a bad thing.
Jacob Mark, Socialist People's Party spokesperson. How much you want to bet that Mark isn't Jacob's last name? How much do you want to bet that Mark is either a shortened last name or an anglicized last name? How much do you want to bet?
Here, I'm pulling it up right now.
I'd like to know what Jacob Mark's background is.
Mark was raised in Cog. He graduated from Cog University in 2011. I'm trying to find. I'm on his
really
Wikipedia.
hard, huh? Really hard to find. He's really it's weird. Most people are so proud of their ancestry. They usually wear it on their fucking sleeve like a badge of honor. You mean to tell me it's hard to find what Jacob Mark's parents or grandparents did? Gee, that's odd.
It doesn't say.
That sure is strange.
It doesn't say what his parents did. Let's see. You want to see what he looks like?
Because every single time you find somebody like this subverting a country, guess what? Guess what they turn out to be? Every single time. Guess what they turn out to be? Every single time!
That's him.
Every single time! You guys be the judge. Huh? Am I paranoid? Am I just making this shit up? Stop trying to convince me that I'm crazy.
I'm crazy.
This is just I fucking knew it. Jacob Mark. I fucking knew it.
Here, this is a profile. There's a profile picture of him for you.
Yeah. You guys tell me what's up. Legal Latino
His
Heat.
nose
His
is
nose
in
was in 2019 already.
It's great.
Oh, my God.
The former host of a religious program on DR, Ibn Thranholm, told us the move
Somebody
is
wrote,
being...
look at his nose, it's touching the camera. That's very funny. Oh, it's Legal Latino Heat again. He's cracking out the nose jokes now.
Program on DR, Ibn Thranholm told us the moves being made.
The Legal Latino Heat, he's doing the nose jokes the way, you know, like when people do a warm-up softball game and somebody just goes out with a bunch of balls and just throws them up and just self-pitches them? That's what he's doing right now. He's just self-hitting a bunch of nose jokes out into the fucking field.
Integrate people.
The former host of a religious program on DR, Ibn Thranholm, told us the moves being made to reinforce the country's national identity.
The previous guidelines also stated that Christianity is part of Danish cultural heritage. What is surprising is that they really stress it one more time, because after my program closed down, one religious program after the other has been shut down because Christianity and religion in general has not been prioritized. With the immigration, that the Europeans and also the Danes has a problem to define their own identity. If a culture is very based on its Christian foundations and its Christian faith, it's much easier for this society to integrate other people.
I'm still blown away. I fucking knew it. Like, I don't even... I didn't know we were doing this story.
No, he didn't.
I didn't know about this. I know nothing about this before the show, but I just knew. I knew right away Jacob Mark was a Jew. It's what? Why are they making us try? Like, they've convinced half of this country that we're crazy, that we're fucking crazy for pattern recognition. Like this is like straight out of some weird dystopian sci-fi movie. It's I never thought I would live. I always knew I'd live in a world where not everybody agreed with me, and I wouldn't agree with everybody, and that's fine. But I never thought I would live in a world where I am communicating a very real pattern that a group of people are engaging in, and I'm the like they literally gaslight you into you're crazy.
I'm just picking some more stuff.
And I know the closer's joking around like, yeah, we all had a meeting. Like, I get it. I know that it's not like all the Jews are having a secret meeting, but like, do you realize that if you're a young black man and you're not willing to admit that the black community has a problem, then you are inherently part of the problem along with them? That's just how I feel about it. You know? Sorry. Get with your people. Tell them to cut the shit. Like I have. It's the same thing again with black guy. When black men, like you could be a black guy that has that grew up in a double parent home, went on in life to become a doctor or a lawyer or something, right? But if you're one of these black guys that tries to go like, oh, there's plenty of excuses why blacks can't get ahead in the world, and when the white man oppresses the blacks, like you, even though you are not a criminal or like a hood rat, right? If you feed into the mentality of it's not our fault for the things we do in this world, then you are still part of the problem. And that's how I feel sometimes about Jewish people that go, oh yeah, right, like it's some Jewish conspiracy. Yeah, it is. It is. Like, I didn't pull that out of my ass. You know what I mean? Like, it was literally, well, let me guess. And Royce, with a couple of keystrokes, pulled up a fucking picture with a nose like the Sphinx. Every single time.
All right. Want to move on a little?
I'm just mad now.
I know.
So mad.
So this is in Texas.
Demon caught on tape. More Jew stuff?
No. This no, it's not.
That's a joke. See,
I got it.
We're having a little fun, folks.
I'm just gonna take
this guy's in somebody's neighborhood and he's pulling up Ted Cruz signs. This is in Texas. And
speaking of Ted Cruz, we'll play this. But did you see the completely one-sided
debate?
The way they stacked it against him.
Oh yeah.
Fucking pieces of shit.
And he still did well.
He still did great, but they stacked it full of liberals. The whole room was full of liberals. So they kept clutching their pearls and gasping.
Right.
It was the worst.
Well, this guy's going around and pulling up Ted Cruz signs.
I'm just gonna take him down. If you live here, if it's your property, that's the one.
That is my property.
It is your property?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the alpha male walking around, taking up Ted Cruz signs.
First of all, who's the kook that had to make this demon-possessed? Why?
No. Hold on, Mike. Can you be patient?
It's not like a QAnon asshole.
No. Once you see it, you'll see that it's just a.
I'm so used to all you internet faggots pumping up your fucking titles of things that I start to go.
When you see it, you'll understand. It's
so this is one of the few
it's a
guys
funny
that isn't
title.
a clickbaity asshole?
No, this is a funny title. I promise you. It makes sense in a second.
That is my property.
It is your property?
Yes.
Okay. This is... Oh, that's your property too, though, huh?
That's my neighbor's property. He's a gun owner.
Oh, I'm a gun owner too.
So he's going and he's... by the way, long hair, leather jacket, tie-dye shirt tucked in.
This guy's...
into his corduroy pants.
Such a fucking loser.
So, hold on, you'll see. He's going up...
I would watch... Be careful.
If you guys shoot me over that would be great. That would be...
It would! It would be fucking awesome!
And you would be forgotten about very quickly.
Yeah.
That would be great. That would be really, along the same appropriate response. That would be...
I have about 100 of these.
He looks good. Like, here's my thing, right? He looks like somebody... He looks like an extra from that movie Wonderland. He looks like one of the guys that committed the Wonderland murders.
Or you know what? He looks like an extra in Almost Famous.
He looks like he would appear in one of those documentary now things.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
I've bought 100 of these. I'm about.
He looks like an F is for Family character. That's what he looks like.
Hey, that 70s show. Put my sign back.
100 of these. I'm about to put more out.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll feel better about the.
Here it comes. Get ready.
That cruise! I hate that cruise! I hate that cruise!
You know, if I didn't know any better, sir. Like, I don't want to. The last thing I want to do is cast aspersions to your character or to make any sort of wild allegations. But if I didn't know any better, I'd say that man might be on drugs.
No, I don't think so.
He might be on drugs.
I don't think so.
Hit play again?
Sure.
I hate that cruise! I hate that cruise! I hate that cruise!
By the way, can I just say how brokenhearted I am? I really thought Jake the Snake Roberts had his shit together now. And, DDP worked so hard.
No, this is his son, Jake the Garden Snake.
I hate that cruise!
Worst Jake the Snake promo ever.
It is. One more time. One more time.
I hate that cruise!
I hope that guy.
He's made some solid points.
You know, like when it's been a while since you cleaned your phone and you take the case off and you break out some really good alcohol wipes.
Yeah.
I hope this person did that with their phone when they went home.
Yeah, they had to.
Really gave it a good scrubbing.
Yeah.
So will this man be arrested or how does that work?
I don't know. I just know this guy here. There's a little more.
Look at this clown. He's following me. Yeah, we should probably leave.
I've lived here for 15 years, not had this behavior. He just went nuts, tore up our signs.
I tore up his Ted Cruz sign because I've lived here for 26 years.
Oh, so that gives
Okay, no, it's fine.
No, it's fine. That's actually the local laws in Texas are whoever lives there the longest is emperor.
And can do whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I didn't think about that. At least he's not wearing ridiculously tight pants.
26 years. Grew up here. You moved here. You moved to Montrose? You're not from Montrose. Man, Ted Cruz does not belong in fucking Montrose. Go to the Woodlands. I'm not going to that. I'll just take a walk around the block.
And that pretty much is the...
I want to know if this idiot got arrested, though.
I
Who
do
is
not-
this moron?
I do not believe he got
I want him doxxed and ruined. Well,
I'm sure they're working on it.
and I'm sure he already seems pretty ruined.
Yeah, what are you going to make his life worse than it already
Well,
is?
yeah, Poll could make his life worse.
That's a good point.
Poll have become international experts on making people's lives worse.
All right, well, we always like to check in on San Francisco, and they've finally taken care of their poop problem. They have.
People on the streets of
Why
San
is Elon Musk
Francisco.
in there?
Well, they have now deployed what the San Francisco Chronicle is describing as a poop patrol. Their one mission, and they're getting paid $185,000 a person.
I want to be poop patrol.
I said the same thing, but here's the problem. If you live in San Francisco, $185,000 is not a lot of money.
Oh my God, that's right. It's like $8.
Yeah, $185,000 in Florida? You live like a fucking king.
I mean, $185,000 is still pretty. I mean, even
Yeah.
in San Francisco, that's.
I don't know. It's pretty expensive.
So you fucking commute from Oakland,
That's a good point.
and then you live like a king in Oakland. You could be the Lord of Oakland. Never mind. I don't want that
I
either.
don't want that, no.
Their one mission, and they're getting paid $185,000 a person. Their one mission is to clean up poop on the streets.
How much money? How much money are they being paid?
$185,000 a person, Jason. All they do is pick up poop. Now, there's another patrol force, $700,000 they spend on them. All those 4 people do are pick up needles from the street.
So they have a separate needle person than the poop person.
It's almost like almost like if you just enforce the law, it would be cheaper.
They have a separate needle person.
We had this when I was growing up in New York. We had this guy named Rudy Giuliani.
I've never heard of him.
He was a former prosecutor, very well connected, very politically minded guy, very much the blueprint for what I like to call light fascism. And so Rudy Giuliani had this revolutionary new idea. He took over the city from Mayor Dinkins, who'd run the city into the ground, turned it into poop and shit needles. Rudy Giuliani had this revolutionary plan where him and his chief of police arrested everyone. Like literally, everybody got arrested. And after like 2 years, everybody was like, wow, New York's really nice. All the people who like to shoot up and shit and piss on the streets got tired of going to jail, and they moved to, I don't know, Newark or Trenton or somewhere in Jersey where that kind of shit is tolerated. And eventually, New York, for a while there, became the most gentrified, beautiful, expensive, $15 pack of cigarette town in the world. And now it's terrible again because they went, well, we can't be mean to minorities and the mentally ill and the handicapped. And Rudy Giuliani back in the day said, fuck that.
Stop and frisk.
I don't care if you are mentally ill. I will throw you into the fucking dungeons of New York City. And eventually people went, I gotta go find a bathroom to piss in, or I will go to jail. I could whip my dick out right now in New York City and piss. I won't go to jail. But 10 years ago,
that's correct. No, they overturned the law. Yeah, you could actually piss outdoors now. They don't arrest you for it in New York.
10 years ago, you really did it at great personal risk. Like there were times if you had to pee and you were between bars, or you were like you either had to wait till you got to Penn Station to pee, or you'd be like, oh, really risking this one. You know, you were scared when you did it. It's weird. It's like when you enforce the laws really harshly. People become more scared to do illegal things. It's so weird.
EXecutive says, do they power wash the bums sleeping on the sidewalks?
Or pick up needles from the street. I mean, this is a breakdown. And I will put up on the screen, the full screen of the $72 million San Francisco is spending just to clean up its streets. This is what's...
$72 million.
Again, you already have a law enforcement infrastructure in place.
And it's a lot cheaper.
And it's not even cheaper. It's already there. You're already paying for it. So you go, hey, you guys catch anybody shooting up or shitting in the streets, you fucking throw them in a cop car and take them to jail.
Yep.
Broken windows policing. It works.
Called making a truce with illegality. There's no penalty for homelessness. They don't enforce the laws, and public urination is legal. Look at this, $12 million for homeless encampment housing. Okay, just to clean it up.
It's so funny because Tampa has a similar problem. They don't really enforce the homeless. And Ybor City, which used to be kind of a crown jewel of Tampa, it used to be a very cool place to go out. The homeless run rampant now. There's always at least 15, 20 homeless people spread out on 7th Avenue. Just every couple of storefronts you get hit. They got signs in every window. Don't support the panhandlers.
St. Augustine's like that.
But it's really funny because Tampa, there's always twice a year where there's something happening and they enforce the fuck out of it for like the weeks leading up.
Right.
So like when they had the Super Bowl in Tampa, they were fucking cracking heads, running them out of town. And then when we used to do Gasparilla, before Gasparilla sizzled out, they would do like right before Gasparilla or Guavaween, they would just come out and the homeless knew like, yo, right before Guavaween and Gasparilla, just go away for a couple weeks.
Right.
Just go to Carrollwood for a little bit and then come back and you'll be fine. But they don't really enforce it either.
$2.8 million to wash down biohazard material and $3.1 million for pit stop portable toilets. And Jason, just to give you some sense of what the poor people of San Francisco are going through, the San Francisco authorities receive 70 calls a day from complaints.
But you know what, though? I don't feel bad for anybody that lives in San Francisco. It's not the poor people of San Francisco.
It is the poor
It's
people.
the fucking limousine leftist out there. Dude, they wanted... Again, South Park fucking nailed it when Kyle's dad moved to San Francisco and all they did is sniff their own farts. That's what they were. You built this out of compassion, and now you guys are calling to complain that they're shitting on your Razor scooters. You know?
Yeah, it's weird, but I don't know if you know this, but most people in this world are not generally down on their luck. Some people are. But a lot of people are in situations because of how they are.
Right.
And so when you pull these third world migrants over here and they just start raping and shitting and setting things on fire and ruining your hotels, yeah, technically it's kind of not their fault because they don't know any better. But we're not going to get them caught up within this generation. It's not our job. It's not our job to take care of degenerates. Like if shooting heroin and shitting in the street, if you're willing to live in the streets and shit in the streets just for the right to do heroin, we shouldn't care about you. I'm sorry, we should not give up. Don't give me this. He got hooked. He got hurt his back on the job, and then he got hooked on pain pills. Guess what? Fun's over. I don't care anymore. You're in the streets, you're shooting heroin, and you're covered in shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, what do you either need to throw you into the black cells until you detox and die, or but this, it's weird. And then you go, we're gonna have all these programs for junkies, and then you go, why is there so many junkies in this town? Because they're coming from all over the country.
You're literally giving them needles. You know, they're giving them needles.
This is just
about individuals leaving human waste in public areas. This is a disgraceful situation in more ways than one. It really needs cleanup, both politically and otherwise.
No, I mean, it's sad when you've got a homeless situation. I don't want to minimize that at all, but to pay somebody $185,000...
I don't like Elon Musk's weird brother.
He's a weird dude.
...to clean up the human waste.
He's the not weird Musk brother. It's the one who can actually talk. Imagine these two trying to talk at Thanksgiving. So how you been, Elon? Yeah. It is like that.
Want to play with my flamethrower?
Oftentimes, artificial intelligence will outpace us, and then Rogan goes, "You know what you need? Some pot
to settle yourself down a little bit."
Fucking broadcaster of the year, Joe Rogan. Man, I'm not getting anything out of this guy. Let's get him high out of his fucking gourd. When you give weed to people that I'm already like this and talking very low, and they never smoke pot, don't give them pot. You can give me pot, I'll get more chatty. You give him weed, he'll get more chatty. You give it to an autist like that who never smokes weed, they're like, the robots and then the flamethrowers. Shareholders are faggots.
And he's fired.
You can't fire me, I quit! And he launches himself into space.
Becomes a supervillain.
Right. You've got to
That's
enforce
how
the
he
law.
can
Build
redeem himself.
another
If he
homeless
becomes a
shelter and teach people-
supervillain?
Not even super. Well, that would be dope. But
Like a Green Goblin, like Osborn.
if he just launched himself into space, I would give it. Like if he stole a rocket and launched himself into space with no authorization, I'd go, all right, you know what? Elon Musk, ultimate troll. Just lived like Bruce Wayne and got tired of it. And he launched himself into space with no supplies and just dies. I'd be like, that guy's a legend. He stole a fucking $300 million rocket and just died. What a gangster. He would definitely outdo the Sky King.
Oh, yeah. He'd be the Sky Emperor.
Space King.
Space King. All right, we got to go to break.
No, we don't.
We have to.
We don't have
we
to.
We must.
He's lying when he says that, folks.
All right.
There's no rule that says, no, I need coffee.
I knew it. RevengeOfTheSys.com/donate. That's how you help us out.
I treat it like a drug addict.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I want coffee. I don't need coffee. I can live without. I can quit coffee if I wanted to.
He can't quit coffee.
I can't quit you.
Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry.
I wish I could quit you.
By the way, not many people know that Heath Ledger actually killed himself on purpose because he had to do
From
gay
shame.
shit. Yeah, that's an actual true story. From shame of doing that gay movie. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Stay where you are. RevengeOfTheSys.com.
He thought actually, you know what it was? He thought it was actually. Sorry, no,
it's okay.
Off the break. The problem is he thought he was doing a movie with Maggie Gyllenhaal, and they didn't tell him until after
just said
post-production.
Gyllenhaal.
And they
Yeah,
went,
you're right.
Ha, it was Jake, and he was like, nah, and then he killed himself.
First he became Joker, then he killed
You can't tell them apart.
No. We'll be right back. Revenge of the Sys.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk low. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
Make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
From Time Life Music comes a one-of-a-kind Rat Pack collection, their most bigoted songs. All your favorite once-acceptable hits like Drunk Old Injun.
The drunk old Injun squatting in his teepee, fire water keeping him warm.
Jewish Nose.
She's got a big, beautiful Jewish nose, and it's there 2 minutes early wherever she goes.
Dean Martin singing Chinaman's Chants.
And Mr. Chinaman say in his Chinaman way, a ding-a-ling, a ching-a-chong, a ching-a-chong too.
Pew Stinky Frenchman.
Paris is lovely and Nice sure is nice, and Marseille is charming with champagne on ice. But you stinky Frenchmen haven't a clue. Pew stinky Frenchmen, frog you.
Hey there, Fruity.
Hey there, Fruity, you can do my hair. Hey there, Fruity, don't touch me down there. Hey there, Fruity, again, I don't approve.
And many more.
Revenge of the Sith, second hour. One more day till Friday, everybody. We can make it if we do it together.
And even then, we probably won't.
And even though we won't. Probably won't. All right, so usually give you this option. 1 through 3, Mike.
2.
All right, hold on.
Two's always a solid.
2 it is. Welcome to Planet Vegan.
Can I go home? I don't want to be here. Why does this look like a jam session at Anthony Cumia's house?
It really does.
This guy's really cool.
Welcome to Planet Vegan, my friends. Vegan
No. What does this guy think? Wait. No! What does this guy think he's in the Melvins?
Hey.
Somebody help me figure out what this guy's trying to sound like. Is it the Melvins?
Planet Vegan, my friends. Vegan for
Or
life.
Helmet? A little bit of Helmet in there. I'm hearing like Helmet and the Melvins. This is terrible.
This is not a trend. Animals aren't used for.
He's wearing a shirt that says vegan,
Why
a neckerchief that says vegan, and a hat that says vegan.
Why? We heard you. You're a vegan. I get it. But what? This fucking guy, dude.
Primus. That's kind of what it sounds like, a Primus.
No, Primus. Because Primus had a little more. I'm telling you, this sounds way more like Helmet or the Melvins. Because Primus had a little bit of funk to it. This is just like. This is like that 90s, like. Voice wise, I will accept that, yes.
It's not a trend. Animals aren't used for anything. They're free to run, swim, fly, and sing. Welcome to Planet Vegan, my friends. Nobody makes a bacon joke here.
Why? There's jokes aren't allowed on Planet Vegan?
Oh, there's a follow-up video. Don't worry, there's rules on Planet Vegan. We're going on a journey today.
Is this like Planet Charlie?
It's like that.
Remember Planet Charlie?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to watch that later on Nightwave. I just had douche chills.
Nothing funny about cruelty. Vegan as fuck every day of the year.
Did you think this was cool?
Yes.
Also, This guy plays guitar like a guy who just learned how to play guitar like a year ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can always tell somebody who's always played guitar versus when they just like learned recently because they're still and they're playing really efficiently. Like, nobody play. Like, I know guys that have been playing guitar since we were kids,
Right.
And they literally just put it on and they're like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And they relax with the guitar in there. And this guy's like, I am playing guitar chords here. Planet Vegan. Why does it sound like Space Pants?
It does. Space Pants.
Planet Vegan. We don't eat cheese.
Vegan, my friends. Welcome to Planet Vegan, my friends. Welcome to Planet Vegan, my
Somebody
friends.
also said Ween is a good guess. That's kind of, yeah, kind of what it sounds like too. Nobody's voting the Melvins though, huh? I'm hearing the Melvins in there.
Welcome to Planet Vegan, my friends. No animal is considered property. No
Yes, they are.
one-
Yeah, it is.
No, they're not.
Yeah, it is. I can buy a pig right now. That's mine. It's my property.
You see the pork athlete.
You see you see the pig bacon is much more delicious because it comes from an actual animal. Like if I owned a pig, right? Then he stole the pig and butchered it and cooked it. I could go to the police and I could have Royce arrested
for stealing his pig.
For stealing my property.
True.
Legally speaking, you idiot. You can't own property, man. It's still one of my favorite lines ever.
This owns everyone's free. Every animal is a person with a unique personality.
Now, chickens are pretty much just chickens.
Is this Johnny Lee Riches just fucking with people?
Nope, this is a legit dude. There's a follow-up.
Because he kind of looks like JLR. I'm wondering if it's just JLR fucking with people.
On every planet,
Call us in a week and go, I've infiltrated the vegan community. Is there anything I can do? I don't know what we can do with that.
galaxy, speciesism has got to go. In every corner of this great universe, speciesism has got to go.
Speciesism?
Yeah, it's got to go.
This is a joke.
Get it? No, this is
guy's-
real.
This
No,
guy's trolling.
This is real.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe.
I don't believe you.
I
I'm a
promise
real
you.
skeptic.
I promise you, it's real.
Welcome to Planet Vegan, my friends. Welcome to Planet Vegan.
And also, look at him. He looks like a vegan. Like he looks like someone that does never eat protein in his life.
Vegan, my friends.
Yeah, just the guys. Well, by the way, the fisheye cam isn't helping.
It's like a Beastie Boys video.
But he does look like you always notice vegans have giant heads.
Yep.
Because your head doesn't really grow or shrink.
No, yeah, your
But
head's
your body is just so malnourished that you look like I'm getting stronger.
My friends.
He drops his guitar pick and you go to get it. No, let him do it. I'm getting stronger.
Welcome to Planet Vegan, my friends. There's no oppression, we live in peace. Justice for all, that's how we live here. Our empathy and compassion won't cease. Welcome to Planet Vegan, my friends. Welcome.
Sorry, I just hate him.
Okay, no, it's okay. You know why though?
They're on a mission to become woke.
It's okay. We have a follow. We have a follow up.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no.
That was
you never want to see a picture of people that look like this and the word rap. This is not
Guys.
This is gonna end badly. This is gonna end badly.
He's back.
Grooves in the heart.
There's two old people. There's a lady sitting with a shirt that says vegan and a flower on it, and another guy wearing a sweater that says vegan on it.
Oh, I thought it was virgin. Sorry.
Oh,
If you gain weight from too much chow, I will never call you a cow. I respect you and cows.
Don't use cow as an insult.
If you eat every single fig, I will never call you a pig. I respect you and pigs.
Don't use pig as an insult.
Wait, that's the same guy.
It's the same guy, exactly. That's why I said it was a follow-up.
This guy's got to be fucking.
No, this is fucking real. It's not a troll. It's real.
He's trolling. I refuse to believe otherwise.
Come on. Listen, come on. It's a good rap.
I will never call you a cow. I respect you and cows.
Don't use cow as an insult.
If you eat every single fig,
You will end up just like the nigs.
Hey! Don't use nig as an insult.
Don't use nig as an insult. He's just like, what are you doing?
a pig. I respect you and pigs.
Don't use pig as an insult. Animals are innocent. Don't be speciesist. Never use the name of an animal as an insult for a human.
Don't.
Animals are innocent. Don't be speciesist. Never use the name of an animal as an insult for a human.
If you avoid thoughts that are deep, I will never call you a sheep. I respect you and sheep.
Don't use sheep as an insult.
If you get scared and your pulse quickens, I will never call you a chicken. I respect you and chickens.
Don't use chicken as an insult. Animals are innocent. Don't be speciesist. Never use the name of an animal as an insult for a human. Animals are innocent. Don't be speciesist. Never use the name of an animal as an insult for a human.
If you're disloyal and we have a spat, I will never call you a rat. I respect you and rats.
Don't use rat as an insult.
If you check out women while out for a jog, I will never call you a dog. I respect you and dogs.
Don't use dog as an insult.
Look, MGK's comeback to Eminem's thing isn't that great. I thought it would be better than this. It's not that great.
Don't genocide chickens. You don't deserve it. And unlike the... Never mind.
Well,
never mind. I'm not going to... Look, guys.
Unlike the city folk, you haven't earned it.
If you complain that we're not rich, I will never call you a bitch. I respect you and female dogs.
Don't use bitch as an insult.
If you tell a
We're
lie...
running out
and
of insults, nigga. What do you want from me?
Yeah,
Like you're taking a lot of insults off
and
the
the
table.
ones you're leaving on the table, you're not going to like.
And you're already built. Look, you got Planet Vegan. You got that whole thing going on. You have a lot of policy formation in your future. I wouldn't focus on these little things right now.
If you tell a lie and make my trust break, I will never call you a snake. I respect you and snakes.
Don't use snake as an insult.
Then how do you? But then how will white trash and hood rat black people describe all the unsavory characters in their lives using Facebook memes?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. How every time I see, are we gonna outlaw all the memes that have pictures of Drake and Chris Brown that say stuff about snakes in your circle or whatever the I don't know. Fucking.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yo,
about.
a lot of snakes in your circle. You gotta filter them, and there's always like a picture like some fucking hood rat N-word.
And it's usually you're right. Yeah, and or a single mom will share that, you know. Or you know my favorite, the ones that used to be hoes and they go, "Don't judge me for who I was, judge me for who I am," with a little flowery background.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, but meanwhile, you have your 30-day NA chip. So, you know what? I am still going to judge you on your past because it was 31 days ago. Like, you literally stole all my house appliances to pay for your drug habit.
People that immediately want forgiveness.
I'm so happy. Congratulations on your chip. But I still have a chip, too. It's on my shoulder, and I still don't trust you around my kitchen appliances.
But you didn't see the Minion meme?
Animals are innocent. Don't be speciesist. Never use the name of an animal as an insult for a human. Animals are innocent. Don't be
I know. We
speci-
already learned that lesson from Roseanne. We already know you're not allowed to do that.
You can't do that.
Never use the name of an animal as an insult for a human. Animals are innocent. Don't be speciesist. Never use the...
I wonder if he's going to leave a little bit of the hook at the end like it did in the 90s, so make it easier for DJs.
So Goyim means cattle. Are we allowed to use that still? Fucking vegan guy?
Don't use goy as an insult.
I would never call you cattle. I don't think Jesus is burning in semen in hell.
Sometimes you use Jew as an insult.
Or often.
Of an animal
Or daily. Don't use heeb as an insult.
It's an insult for a human. Animals are innocent. Don't be speciesist. Never use the name of an animal as an insult for a human.
What about, he didn't say anything about the N-word. He
No,
didn't say
we're
anything
fine.
about chink.
Those are fine.
Gook. we
That's
can still
also
use.
fine.
Yeah, all those, we're still going to use those.
All right. Well, I mean, you got yourself
Is
a
this
goddamn
the new-
deal.
I hope this is the new YouTube terms of service, because this is the video I'm going to present to them when we get a content strike. But the rule said I just couldn't call you a pig or a cow. So I called you the K word instead.
All right.
Is that Amy Schumer?
Please move, man. So apparently this is a white woman attempts to block black man from entering his apartment building.
I can. Do you live here?
A white woman blocked a black man from entering an apartment building.
Answer that question. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. The keypad is right there.
I understand that, man.
Oh, so it's one of those things when you walk in.
They are really pushing this narrative lately.
Yeah.
You notice this? With that,
Oh, yeah.
with that Teresa Klein in Brooklyn that did that with the kid that supposedly groped her.
I had that. That
and
was the next video
this,
I had. Yeah.
and all these other it really feels like you guys are pushing a narrative lately. It's just amazing how all these clips. I fucking hate the MSM. I hate you.
Well, apparently, from what we're seeing is that there's a keypad to the apartment, and I think she wanted him to key himself in.
That's fair. I would do that
Because
with anybody.
They do tell you that not to hold the door for people or whatever.
Yeah, I've lived in buildings like that, and you're right. Even if like it has nothing to do with being a black guy. If you could be an old white woman. I don't care. Again, I don't know you.
Right.
You're supposed to key in.
You can film me. That's
Okay,
fine.
I understand, ma'am, but you're blocking me. and I
Into
live here.
my building.
Okay, and
Okay.
it's my building as well, so I need you to get out my way.
Okay, wait a
Oh,
minute.
good. We got her fired. Yay! Let's get her fired.
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Excuse me. Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because you're you. I need you to move out my way, please.
No.
Ma'am, please stop touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You just was previously. Before.
I'm not touching you at all.
So I'm going to step in. Where I live
I'm not
at.
touching you, and I'm not in any way doing anything outside of letting my
Okay.
dog go to the
Okay,
bathroom.
and I live here and you're blocking the door.
My apartment does that. If you let people in, they'll call you and ask why.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I have a few places that are like
I've
that.
lived in places like that, and even if they don't call you, again, there's a reason why there's a fucking keypad and a security apparatus in here. It's far be it from me to let you in, and God forbid the 1 in 1,000 chance you are some rapist, and now some fucking woman's gonna get raped and decapitated in my building because I let some asshole in. Come on, man.
What unit?
I don't need to tell you that. What unit do you live in?
307.
Okay.
See how easy
Great.
that was?
Yeah.
I'm on the 4th floor. Excuse me.
No. You don't have a key fob. You are. No.
Oh, he doesn't have a key fob either?
That seems.
That's weird, right?
Why? So this woman got fired from her job for this.
Yeah.
For this.
He didn't have a key. I don't think it had to do with him being black. He didn't have a key fob or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's saying it in the beginning of the video. She said, type in your code, or like let yourself in, but I'm not. This is, by the way, in these sorts of apartment buildings, this is the number one cause for somebody getting robbed and murdered, is some dopey bitch letting somebody in.
You're right.
Yeah, she's doing the right thing, and she got fucking fired for it.
Gus in the chat says she should have just let it go. She's not a security guard. No, but that's your home. She's not a security guard, but you have to think of that's your home. You know, that's where you live.
Yeah, that's the thing, Gus.
Yeah.
They have rules in these buildings. You're not supposed to let people piggyback you into the building unless they are your guest. He doesn't have any, like, again, all you would have to do is go, fine, shut the fucking door, please, so I can key myself in and
Yeah.
get the fuck out of my way, please.
Instead, he wanted to make a viral video.
Ma'am,
If you have that, then okay.
ma'am, you're not security. You're not the property manager. You're not
No,
Mike
but
Herman.
I live here.
Okay, and I live here too. You're not Mike Herman. You're not Rick.
I don't like the fact you have your phone in my face.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me for where I pay
All
to
I'm
live at.
asking is what unit?
But you're not, I don't need to tell you that information, ma'am.
If you want to come into my building,
It's not your building. You're not the owner. You pay rent.
sir, you
You're right, but all you guys pay a building fee every month to have that security fob, right? Like, I'm not even trying to be. Again, this isn't her blocking him from going into a McDonald's. You know what I mean? Don't eat with the whites. Like, she's not saying that.
walked up on a street.
Yes,
that
yes,
had-
and I've already buzzed in. I've already
You
used
did
one.
not.
Okay, man, it does not even matter. Can you get out of my way?
He's getting very weird and like he keeps avoiding the issue. I already buzzed it. No, you didn't. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way. Like he's not helping this situation any. I would have at this point. I would have been like, dude, you're actually kind of fucking suspicious right now.
Yeah.
Like now you're giving me the creeps.
Okay, man, it does not even matter. Can you
Can
get out of
you-
my way?
No, can you show me the key
I
fob
don't
into this
get, I'm
building?
not showing you anything. And the second, ma'am, I'm bound to walk through where I live at. So
No.
Because it's a manager's responsibility to hire a guard then. No, it's not. That. Listen, there's a lot of buildings where they don't have a guard and they have a thing and it says, please do not let people, like, it's your home that you're protecting. It's your responsibility to keep your building safe, right?
Yeah.
It's your responsibility to keep your building safe if you don't have a guard.
Like I literally would have just been like, give me any proof you live in this building. I'll get out of your way, dude.
Yeah.
Anything. You got anything on you? You can't even give me a unit number. This guy's being really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he got his viral video, and he'll get his GoFundMe. He'll get his GoFundMe because he's black.
Get the key fob into this.
Well, I'm black. Somebody wouldn't let me in my apartment building one time during a misunderstanding. Give me $150,000.
What did he just pick
and
up?
ma'am, I'm bound to walk through where I live at. So
No.
okay.
Can you show me the key fob into this? No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
See, this black man can't even get in his own house and turn it whole thing now.
Call the police, whatever you want to do.
Where are you going? Do you have a key fob that looks
All right,
like...
can I say this now? Now I'm not on her side.
Yeah.
I have now turned a corner, ma'am. I'm now no longer on your side. Now you're coming off like a drunk bitch. She's a little drunk, by the way. She's a little tipsy. Probably had a couple sips out of your box of wine. And you're coming off like a fucking annoying bitch. You just went from doing the right thing to now you're an annoying busybody. Now I don't like you. She shouldn't have followed him. She should have called the police if she thought it was a thing.
Right.
That should have been the end of it.
You can film all you want. I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked into a building that I was taking my dog out and pushed your way in. No.
Now she's blocking the elevator.
This woman is a fucking idiot. Now I'm over her.
Who are you going up to the fourth floor to see?
So she just.
No, I want to know who you're going to see.
Oh, this fucking lady. Now I don't like you, lady. I'm sorry.
That was a quick turnaround for you.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The doorway incident to me was like, all right, you're just being vigilant. But now you're being a cunt. You're being a drunk cunt. And now I'm glad you got fired, you drunk busybody cunt. I'm sorry. This went from woman doing her due diligence to being a cunt. I don't think I'm wrong here.
So now you gotta follow.
I am.
See what I mean? This is now if he's such a fucking danger,
You probably shouldn't be following him.
you
Yeah,
shouldn't be
that's true.
such a goddamn busybody. Now you're just being a cunt.
Why?
Because I would
And
like
I'm still
to
not
know-
on this guy's side either because he's a faggot soy boy. I guarantee he'll have a GoFundMe by the end of the week. Give me money because I'm black and I'm oppressed. So everyone in this, I want that whole apartment building to be bombed with chlorine gas. I'm fucking over it. But yeah, this woman, I went from being kind of on her side to just, why can't people just... This woman had a very privileged upbringing. I'm going to tell you that right now. This girl had a very privileged upbringing. Folks, this is Ken Fresno. I'm the actor who plays Mersh on Revenge of the Sis. I grew up in a very culturally enriched, very poor sort of neighborhood. And we did a lot of black.
Okay.
We did a lot of dirt. And everybody did a lot of dirt. So there's this relative idea of minding your own business, you know, like unless you really are feeling off about something and you go, this could be another 9/11 situation, somebody could get killed. This woman doesn't know how to mind her own business. Just mind your own business. You know, I've walked in on stairwells before where 3 dudes are just fucking some other dude up, and I've never done a thing about it. Because, you know, you can kind of tell when it's a situation where that guy did something where these 3 gentlemen have to beat the shit. You just leave it alone. It has nothing to do with you. You don't want to jam your whole life up. This woman does not understand that concept of this has nothing to do with me. She should have let it go when he got into the building.
Who's friends? And why you're here?
I live here.
And if you do, then I would like to meet you because you're a neighbor. And
You didn't start off on a good note. I don't want to do no dealings with you. I'm going to my house. Where I live at. Where I pay.
I would like to introduce myself then as a neighbor. I would like to introduce myself.
This woman is a fucking mess.
I want to speak with you. Please stop following me. I'm going to call the cops for harassment. That's my next step.
This has now turned into a situation where a black man is going to have to call the cops on the white woman. Like, leave me alone. You're harassing me now.
You just follow me all the way to my door.
As a player.
And you see my keys in the door.
As a record, I just want to say hi.
Oh, she's okay. She
is drunk. I think you're right.
I think she wants to fuck him too.
Keys in the door.
As a record, I just want to say hi.
Ma'am,
What is your name?
Ma'am, you just no. Have a good night. Ma'am. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, but this bitch is.
She's drunk. You're right. I think you're right. She's hammered.
You look pretty stupid on video. Have a nice night. And my name's Mr. Toes. Thank you.
Filipino shit. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but you're my neighbor. Now, race mix, maybe.
That's very good.
It's very funny.
Oh, fuck.
But I just wanted to know who are you? Why are you in my building? You're the one in the building, and I'm in the building. And now everybody's in the building.
And this is the one you were talking about? Cornerstone Caroline, apparently?
Yeah, this fucking broad, too. By the way, it's not... Can we stop with these dumb nicknames
I
now?
know. You're right. People are giving them these names to... It's basically like Becky, like calling a white girl Becky now. It's the new...
Let's stop with the wacky nickname. Oh, look at all these crazy white folks oppressing black folks. Her name is not Cornerstone Caroline. It's Teresa the Jew Klein.
It's a really on-the-nose nickname.
Yeah, well, sometimes people really just got to be on the nose about it.
Got it.
Teresa Klein. And where did this happen? In a Brooklyn deli. But, you know, those white folks be crazy, right?
No, I want the cops here right now.
Listen to her.
Oh, dude.
Oy vey.
Oh, boy.
He grabbed my ass. It was like another shower.
Video shot Wednesday outside a Brooklyn convenience store.
Everyone.
Outside a Brooklyn convenience store.
No, I just was sexually assaulted by a child.
Oy vey, I was sexually assaulted by a black. The black, he's still here. The black, he's a big black. Blackfish is black, and it's like a 10-year-old kid with his stupid
I
little.
know.
He had a dumb little. You know when a kid is so young they don't even get a real backpack yet, right? Because you know when you go to high school,
You don't want to
junior high-
invest in a JanSport.
Yeah, you got to get a good backpack when you have 500 pounds of books. But like, God, remember, were you one of those that never went to his locker like me?
No, yeah, I just
I
I
would
would
just
I would
haul
lug everything
everything
around.
like
I would
a-
lug everything around.
Colossus. But like kids when they're young, right? They get like the goofy. It's a bullshit ass backpack. It's usually neon color. It's got fucking John Cena on it or Dora the Explorer. This kid was like that. Like he was a little kid, and I'm all about when I heard like black guy sexual assault woman Brooklyn Deli. I'm like, whoa, what happened? I looked and I'll admit I went into this with the, these kids do act up a little bit, and I watched it. And I'm like. This little kid walked by, and I guess his backpack probably brushed against the lid, but like the kid was like nowhere near the age where you would go, like, remember when Trayvon, when they were showing him, I thought they were showing a picture of this little kid, and I'm going, all right, but what was he, like 17? Was
This
he
is him,
a
right?
linebacker in high school? No, yeah, it's the
Oh, come on.
That little rapist, get him!
That kid's no taller than Ben Shapiro.
He's a little bit taller.
You're right.
No, I want the cops here right now. No, I'll talk to you. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right
To
here.
be fair, it might have been the other kid, but either way,
Either
they're both little kids. And by the way, they don't. I think we can agree, right? We've seen a lot of people from certain socioeconomic backgrounds, predominantly single mother households. I've seen a lot of those scenarios. This single mother doesn't exactly look like she's doing the worst job.
No, you're right.
And I'm assuming she's a single mom because, let's be honest. But kids dressed like normal, like dressed like Urkel, going to school. He doesn't look. This kid doesn't really exactly look like a future criminal.
Oh, man. Right down the block. I can go hide.
What happened?
White lady calls the cops on a black lady. I get it. Yeah, they're videotaped. She's mentally ill. Yeah.
Mentally
Listen,
ill?
I'm a kid. Listen, you remember me, right? From school, right?
Yeah,
That's right. The son grabbed my ass.
Oh, have you seen the security footage?
Oh yeah, you've never seen it?
No.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about when I said I watched it. I watched the video thinking like, all right, here we go. Watch.
Guess that. Egg and cheese on a roll, salt, pepper, ketchup.
It was his backpack.
He just.
It looks like his backpack. Watch.
Guess that. Egg and cheese on a roll, salt, pepper, ketchup.
It was definitely his backpack.
Little rapist.
It was
Get him.
definitely his backpack.
Get him. Get him.
Apparently, she's apologized since this.
Still.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying she. That's what I'm reading.
But you know what kills me, right? The damage has already been done, right?
Yeah.
So she can apologize all she wants. But now the narrative is going to be all these white folks is crazy harassing all us black folk. All these white folks are the ones oppressing and creating racial strife in this country. But it's so weird how all of these white people either turn out to be Jews or drunk white women. Two groups of people, I think, shouldn't even get a voice. So my solution would create no more of these problems.
Got it.
By the way, lady, nobody has.
Whoa! What is she doing? Slapping her butt, and then doing a. Did you see that? Doing like a hump.
What? I didn't even see this.
Doing a hump move. She's doing a hump move.
This woman's nuts.
Dude, she isn't. Look at that. She slaps her butt, right, and then she does that.
Okay, and now the mother's like, "The fuck is wrong with you, lady?"
Right, because if you do that to somebody's kid,
yeah, dude. You know what's funny too? This is a typical situation where if like the mother started whooping this bitch's ass, and I happen to walk into the store for cigarettes, I would immediately think,
black woman just beating up this poor white lady for no reason, like with no backstory. But this is one of the few times if I knew the backstory, I'd be like, yo, beat that bitch's ass. Grab her hair, bro.
She's saying something to her now. The kid walks back in like, what the fuck happened? Yep. And then
she calls the cops.
Okay, so yeah, that's when she calls the cops. And
Again,
then
guys,
that's when we're here.
These damn white people. It's just.
She said that my son decided to yell at me. So I'm gonna stay right here. Security camera.
You guys have my back, right, my fellow whites?
No.
Anyone?
No.
Make it go
Go
viral.
home. No. Let me go.
No, not her.
No.
Come on. She's calling police on a black woman.
This is proof right here. And I say this all the time. This is why I don't have a problem with the black community. And I there's plenty of black people I'm cool with. But they tend to be a little bit more susceptible to these tricks. And black people really need to snap out of it and realize that we white people and you black people have a common enemy.
See, the black single mother.
We got a common enemy, you guys and us.
Don't do this. This one's phone number is 646-484-8620.
Did she just give her phone number out?
Don't do this. This one's phone number is 646-484-8620.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Did she give?
Oh boy. I have a feeling that number's probably no good anymore.
You think?
I'm sure it's been changed.
48620. Yeah. You know these cops.
What's that, bro? Like,
484. Okay, got it. So there we go.
Here we go.
There are officers down the block. They want
Go to store Carolyn. That's what that is. Don't cry, little man. Don't cry, little man. Because she called.
So should we
We'll give it a shot. I trust
I
me.
mean, let's just see.
I doubt it's still the same number at this point. There's probably going to be a voicemail box full if it is. I don't think Teresa the Jew Klein is picking up her phone.
Phone number is busy, which means right now people in our chat room are probably calling it. I would assume that's what
Ask her why she has to masquerade as a white.
Oh, here we go. We got it. Oh, no. Phone number busy. Guys, stop calling, you idiots.
It's not just them. I'm sure this.
I know. You're right. I bet you this phone hasn't
4chan.
stopped.
I'm sure people on poll have been probably on an auto dialing machine.
You're right. You're right. Okay, well, I tried.
She's probably just getting phone call after phone call of people playing Hell March.
Yeah, no, it doesn't stop being busy.
Calling the cop. Let's call the store Carolyn. We got a new one. Call the store Carolyn. Look at that. She calling police.
Nobody want to touch your flat ass.
Somebody.
Nobody want to touch your flat ass. That's pretty funny.
She calling police.
Sexually assaulted by a child.
Sexually assaulted by a child.
That right there should be like you should be in the middle of that sentence and go, you know what? Never mind.
Forget it.
This sounds really stupid now that I say it out loud.
Go home.
Make her go viral.
She's nasty.
Make her go viral. Make her go
All
viral.
right, could everybody stop chimping out, please? Because now you're making me not like you either.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like. You see this? A Jew shows up, kicks up a shitstorm. It gets everybody all, oh man, yo, you do not, yo, you to be black man, go for me. And by the end of all the dust is going to settle, and all these people across the country, these black people, are going to remember that crazy white lady, the crazy white lady. I'm sick of this, my fellow white shit.
You're a pedophile.
Calling police.
This is a
For the little
pedophile.
kid.
That's the new thing that everybody yells out. Now.
Everyone's a
Everybody-
pedophile. I don't think she's a
everyone's
pedophile.
Bust her
You're a
ass.
pedophile.
She's not a pedophile. She's a mentally ill Jew.
Yeah, there's a difference. Well,
also known as a pedophile.
Right. Okay. So maybe she's a pedophile.
Go home. Let me go home. You pedophile.
Oh, pedophile ass!
Stinking ass pedophile ass.
Oh, you old pedophile ass bitch.
Pedophile. Ah, he said that little boy touched her ass.
I mean, I wouldn't make her the pedophile though.
Nice fucking key ring chain. What are you, a
Yeah.
janitor?
Yes.
She'll fucking
Makes it easier to get into her house.
Thank you. Because a little kid. Because a little kid.
Okay, now look. Then of course the white girl's got to go. Seriously, calling the police on
first
black
of all,
people?
first of all.
Okay, we're right.
The white girl?
Well, let's see.
As a little kid. Because a little kid brushed up
Is that a white girl?
No, that's not a white girl.
Is that a white girl,
I'm
guys?
sorry, touched her on her butt.
No, it's not a white girl.
But she's calling police.
Have you ever seen
You need fucking Crown Heights Part 2. I'm not even kidding you.
my apartment, 280 East 21st Street, apartment 4J, and I am going home. Goodbye, 911 operator.
Goodbye, crazy lady.
We need another Crown Heights. I'm serious. And I mean, this time, we need to back the right side.
Now, why don't you upload that to World Star?
Yeah, goddamn N-words. I'm just waiting on that.
Yeah.
Might as well at that point.
Go away. What is your problem? Who are you? I'm calling you out.
Women make everything worse.
Seriously, just call the police on it.
Yes! She's crazy. That's what crazy people do.
On a police officer. Go away.
Oh, she said she's a police officer? Is that what she said?
Call the police on a child? On a police officer. Go.
She said on a police officer. I don't know what that means.
Got it.
No, white lady, I will not.
White lady? What is going on? What is what? Whoa! Teresa Klein, triple parentheses, Klein!
There's someone in the that's a Jew fight.
Look, why y'all look? Don't even get involved no more. Don't even get involved no more.
You think that? Well, listen. I'll tell you this. That girl's not going to sleep with any of you. I promise you.
Miss, because that's
Shameful. Oh, honey, you
Tell
don't
you,
know
you're
shame.
shameful.
You cannot shame me. You are a child.
Yeah, you can't. You're right. You cannot shame mentally ill people. You are correct, Teresa Klein. You cannot. They are the mentally ill people are completely immune to any sort of judging. It's amazing.
You are young enough to be my daughter. Okay. You're right.
But I don't have any daughters because I'm a childless cunt who's gonna die alone.
3 years old. If you were my mother, you would take what?
This is
legal Latino heat. You cannot shame a Jew. Well, that's true, except for one thing. Nobody called her that. If you'd called her that, well, you know, watch how she would have recoiled.
One white girl to another. Yeah.
one white girl to another.
My fellow whites.
That's what she wants.
Entire audience.
She wants the attention. She wants the attention.
All right, we know it's New York. Why does everybody in New York always have to remind you you're in New York?
Hey guys, this is New York.
All right, we got it. We know
You
where you're
mess
from.
with one of us,
Oh.
you mess with all. Well, unless we're messing with each other, in which case then we have to take a vote. It's really a whole delegation.
It's
it
a whole
takes
thing.
days.
All right, Mike.
Somebody's saying that Barth Gimbel on Twitter said Terry Klein looks like Howard Stern in the 90s. It kind of does. Grab my ass, Robin.
Vice is doing some. Vice is doing some new work for you, Mike. For us, Mike.
Henry Rollins looks terrible.
Enter the world of underground fetish wrestling.
No.
Too bad we're going.
No. Turn around, go back.
I'm not entering. I'll wait outside.
You will come in.
This is the part where I sit in the car and listen to the radio.
Come in.
I've been on meat fighters for a number of years, really. It's a good
It's like regular wrestling.
Oh, wait.
point for fighting. Meat fighters has opened up a whole fucking world for
Those are some hairy ass shoulders, by the way.
me, as in meeting people with fetishes.
It's nice to see Fit Finley doing something. You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Sing, Mary.
I like to have a fight like twice a month. It turns me on when I win.
Turns him on when he wins.
Got lost.
I mean, can't you guys just like fuck each other? It's like so much less effort.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, they throw on a little football, or as you call it, soccer, or I guess as you call it, soccer, as you call it, football. You know, you break out your cocks, and you just give each other a little jerk. It's so much easier. You don't have to rent a ring and set it up. You know,
but dude, look at that workout machine he's on.
Yeah, no,
Turns
he's
me on
swole.
when I win.
He's getting swole.
Got lost, and he had to suck my dick. Fuck you.
Wait.
Yeah, he was wrestling Joey Ryan.
Oh, okay. Or Joey Gibson.
When I win. Got lost, and he had to suck my dick. Fuck you up, mate, and I'm gonna send you to hospital where you fucking belong.
It's a good promo.
Good promo.
That's a good
It's
promo.
Not, it's not Jumpin' Jeff Farmer good, but
but that's a good promo.
Yep. Could you imagine Jumpin' Jeff Farmer in the Underground Fetish League? So, Jumpin' Jeff Farmer, this guy here says when he beats you, you're going to have to suck his dick. What do you say to that? Yep. Poor Jumpin' Jeff never stood a chance.
Where you fucking belong.
I've been on the site for 10 years. Oh, boy. I have wrestled for tops.
Look at that.
Look, this is the weirdest John Podesta interview
peak.
I've ever seen in my life.
At least he's being honest about it now.
It's John and Tony Podesta, ladies and gentlemen. So tell us, when you were managing Hillary Clinton's campaign, he just pretend like nothing's happening.
At least he has a strong jawline.
From the Jim Norton collection.
Yep.
I wrestle for sex.
You're a swine on these matches, you know.
Yep.
You're evil. Yeah.
I don't like this new Guy Ritchie movie.
It's nice to see the Proud Boys are actually training in jiu-jitsu now. That was Hail Hydra.
Boy, anytime.
Come on, fucker. Stop fucking around. Get over here now.
So they're whispering because obviously somebody has an angry wife
Yes.
or an angry roommate.
Yes, it can't be too
Something's
loud.
going on. You notice they're all whispering. They're all doing this thing where they got to keep it down. Like, I can't, you can't, like, that's so, I'm going to take you out, buddy. You better believe it. I'm going to kick your fucking ass. No, I'm sorry.
Sorry, honey. Meatfighters.com is a social media site for wrestling, fighting. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to sign up as Gavin the Butt Plug McGinnis.
Fighters. Now, is it spelled MEAT or MEET?
Please, somebody find out if this website is free, because I have a feeling, I need to make a fake profile.
I'm in the website as we speak. Here's some of the names: Scissor Guy, Speedo Wrestling,
And then, oddly enough, Christopher Cantwell. Very weird. I don't know why he's.
Oh yeah, you could create an account and it's free.
Yes! Oh, bye. Guys. I think we found something here.
Okay.
There's two goals I have. I want to troll this website, and there's an old goal from last year that I want to revive. I want everyone watching this and listening at home, we all need to make fake, like really Chad-like alter egos.
Mm-hmm.
And we all need to make fake LinkedIn profiles so we can make a fake company so we could start scamming people on LinkedIn.
Okay, I like it. That's what the site, yeah.
Ben, my wrestling name is Brick Pro Heels. I'm a bad boy in the ring.
That's a terrible name.
Done well with
He's a bad boy in the ring, Mike.
my wrestling name is Britt Pro Heel. I'm
Brit Pro Heel.
But
Bad
here's
boy
the
in
thing:
the-
I've already seen some clips of this, like from what you showed. They're not like actually. They're doing like old school, like wrap your thighs around somebody's mouth wrestling. Like it's not like they're not doing.
They're doing Bob Backlund wrestling.
Yeah, they're not doing cool shit. You know.
Yeah.
Do they do the? Oh, you think they do the Joey Ryan, the Dickplex?
Probably.
They'll get sued.
Go down well with the fans. I've been on me fighters for,
Dude, you want that guy coming at you with full force? Kane looks terrible now.
He really does, man. That being a mayor really takes its toll on you.
quite a number of years, really. I've got about 140 opponents I've met over
So 140 people you fucked?
the years that I've been on.
Styles are submission and then pro wrestling.
No. It's a good meeting point, really, for fighting. And when I started wrestling, I originally
Huh?
Do you guys not have a fucking locker room?
started submission wrestling, fighting in people's living rooms and, their sort of sheds and that sort of thing, really, that were turned into sort of like a fighting area. I mean, I've only been pro wrestling, really, I would say, the last few.
Freeze-tastic voice in the chat. If Jim Cornette saw this, he'd commit suicide. This is my goddamn business. It's dead anyway. You know, when I was managing the Midnight Express, we know. We heard you, Jim. You had like fucking 12 years of glory, and everybody acts like Jim Cornette is the fucking be-all, end-all of wrestling. He had like 84 to like 91. He had like 7 years. He got in when the money was good. And everybody, Jim Cornette's a legend. Just an angry old man. Every slight change. Have you seen this now? They're coming out. They got face paint on. It's ridiculous.
Year
That's a good Cornette, by the way.
He's just so angry over, like, I understand, like, the crotchety old man shaking his fist at the cloud. But, like, it doesn't matter what it is. They'll be like, hey, did you see Finn Balor? Front flipped into the ring the other night. He was very impressed. This kind of stuff, they're going to break their goddamn necks. This kind of stuff ruins the business. Going to expose the business. Shut up. Shut up, Jim.
I'm not really, not these days anyway, I'm not really into your...
Women or like, social gatherings or like having friends that respect me.
Or shame.
Or being respected in my career field.
Your fetish, your fetish thing, Rick, to be honest with you.
You say these days, were you into it before?
Yeah, I suppose so. I trained as a boxer many years ago. And I was also a kickboxer as well within a
Just fuck each other.
case.
That's what I'm saying. There's too much moving parts.
It's a long way to go around to bang each other.
Yeah, like let's just pull out my dick. You suck my dick. I suck your dick. Call it a day.
Sweaty.
Like I don't even want to. Like in my 30s, like I don't even want to go do things to like. Like if I had to put effort into dating, I wouldn't like even do it. Like I'd just be like, no, I don't want to go through the whole thing with the thing. Like at this point, like if we're cool, we'll hang out. If things happen, they happen. But if somebody was like, do you want to start a league? Nope, that sounds like a whole to do. I'm not about it. Sorry.
I'm in talks at the moment regarding doing some.
They're not even good. They're not good. They're not good wrestlers.
Very trained, but doing it properly.
Look, I understand that TNA went under, but this is ridiculous. Yeah.
TNA.
I am a bit taken aback, but I'm a bit emotional about it because I'm like,
Go get ready next week because we'll have Alberto Del Rio. He'll be here. How boy is he falling out?
Okay, but he's desperate to train me up. So, and I'm probably going to go for it. I'm following a dream, but it's going to happen.
What's the dream? Because it sounds like you guys just get all sweaty and then jerk each other
Yeah,
off.
like it doesn't.
There's no dream to this.
This isn't them really doing anything.
2 years later.
It's an excuse to roll around.
Yeah.
I need to
I need to
Pinochet. Jimmy Hart wouldn't even manage these degenerates.
delete that.
Anytime, big boy. Go on. Yeah, anytime. And again. Oh, come on, make it hurt.
This is your thing.
Holy shit!
This came from your fucking.
Nah, you sent it to me. I remember.
Weird realm.
My name's Matt Waker on the site.
Oh no!
I've been on it quite early.
His name is Matt Worker.
From when it first started, obviously I organised
His
the
name is
event.
Chip Chipperson. The fattest wrestler in thumped.
Look, I'd love to continue, but
will you suck each other's cocks or something?
Jerky Boys?
Shout out to the $60,000 fugitive, Jim Norton.
Thank you for listening, guys. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. RevengeOfTheSith.com/donate. That's how you help us. Don't be a fag. Help us out. It looks like the moderator wasn't in the fucking chat today, or was it? Or
I don't know. Maybe the Jews have stopped Jew. I doubt it.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for the Friday show. Nightwave tonight?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. Daywave tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. See you guys later.